Listen up, pay attention. This is the ACW Rundown with the Searcher.
Well, the boss finally listened to us, and they fired Xavier Frost.
You know what? They should have. You don't pull me out of the ring. They don't touch us. It shouldn't have to happen.
No. That's what happens when you cross the stripes.
That's right.
That's right. Don't cross the stripes. As you can see, referee Tony Boba and Big Mac, they were quite happy about my decision to fire Xavier Frost and strip him of the belt. Don't go around beating on referees, attacking people in the back, all that kind of stuff. Every single match I would watch, he won it with that kendo stick. And it was time. We tried to work things out, but like the video of me and Chip said, we did everything we could. But I must admit, I enjoyed firing him. Hey, so this is the ACW Rundown. Let me tell you something. This is probably the most jam-packed ACW Rundown you're ever going to see. There's so much going on, I don't even know how to start it. But what I am going to start is that we were just in Herman, Missouri. That's right, and it was an awesome show. That place, was it small? A little bit. But I tell you, I was way worried because it was the most beautiful day in the world. Beautiful blue skies and all over Herman, because every weekend there's something to do in Herman, Missouri. Every weekend that town is jumping. And I kept looking out that window, and 6 o'clock, the sun's still up and it's still beautiful outside. And I'm like, man, is anyone going to be here at all? I have no clue. And then I do what I always do when I'm worried. I go in the locker room and hang out. And the next thing you know, I come out and boom, everybody's there. It was awesome to draw all those people to come in on such a beautiful day in such a cool town. It's pretty good for American Championship Wrestling. And the show started off with Marvelous Mark Morgan taking on the Bulldog. And man, it was an exciting match. It was something that I was surprised, because Bulldog has become one of the toughest competitors in ACW, American Championship Wrestling. Yeah, the place to be, the only place to go to, the only wrestling that's worth a dime. But anyhow, Marvelous Mark started the night off with a win over Bulldog. Bulldog even bit him, but Marvelous Mark Morgan has no problem dealing with people like that. So I guess by now you kind of know that Xavier Frost was fired. Yeah, I got rid of him. But I wanted to make sure American Championship Wrestling had a heavyweight champion, had a world champion. So what I did was I gave everybody a shot. So at the end of the night, I said there would be a rumble. And the winner of that rumble, you throw the man over the top rope. You throw that guy over the top rope. And whoever was the last in there was going to be American Championship Wrestling's champion. And I will show you who won it later on after the rest of this. But right now, let's go and check out the dates for the upcoming shows for American Championship Wrestling with Mr. Irwin.
And just to make sure that you don't miss any of the exciting American Championship Wrestling action that there is to offer, here are some upcoming dates. On May 18th, they'll be in St. James, Missouri for a special fundraiser. On June 15th, they'll be at Lost Valley Resort for a private show. On June 22nd, they'll be in DeSoto, Missouri. On July 18th, they'll be at the Montgomery County Fair. August 24th at the Isle of Capri Casino in Boonville, Missouri. September 14th in Washington, Missouri for a part of the Missouri Book Festival, which ought to be a great show. October 19th as an unannounced special super show in St. Clair, Missouri. And November 16th in Cedar Hill, Missouri. For information and tickets about any and all exciting shows coming up, check out acwtheshow.com.
So here's the deal. When Pyro found out that he was going to be wrestling Roy the Strangler Lewis, he was confident. Because Pyro at the training center, we always train on Sundays. And we train on Tuesdays. But Pyro lately, he shows up on Monday. He shows up on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, every day of the week. Pyro is convinced that the harder he works, the more it will pay off. And he's right. One of these days, Pyro will win his first match. Because Pyro, in his history of ACW, which has actually been almost a year now, has never, ever won a match. And he knows. So you can talk to him about it. And he gets it. And I've never seen anybody turn a losing streak into like a motivational, like a motivational story for people who are down on their luck and possibly are facing their own problems in life. Because Pyro is showing them that no matter what happens to you in your life, no matter what people do to you, no matter what people say to you, you only lose if you give up. So yes, Pyro said many times, and this match was fantastic. I mean, unbelievable. It was probably the best match I've ever seen Roy Lewis or Pyro have. It was action-packed. And Pyro lost. But he came closer than he ever came before. And here's a weird thing. Let me show you what happened after the match. And we'll talk about it when I get back.
Roy. Hold on. Easy. Look. Give me one more shot. All right? One more shot. I'm learning. All right? I'm learning. They say if you want to be the best, you got to learn from the best. So far, everybody I've been in the ring with, you're the best. Give me one more shot. What do you say? Not a chance.
You see what I'm saying? Pyro almost beat Roy Lewis. And he's right. You're only going to get better at anything you try in life if you go against people or get yourself involved in situations that the people are better than you, or the situation is something that it's not easy to do. Anybody can be a big fish in a small mud puddle. Anybody. So to be the best, you've got to take on the best. And sometimes it takes not one, not two, not three, not four, but multiple times to learn and get better. I mean, heck, I fought Dan Severn 3 times. And the first 2 times, I didn't have a chance. And that 3rd time, I came closer. And, and then we became friends. And, you can't fight your friends. Can you? Anyhow, that's cool. But Pyro asking Roy for one more chance to prove that maybe possibly he is getting better and he could beat Roy. But Roy just laughed in his face and said, no way. I'm telling you what, I don't think this is the last time those two are going to meet.
Apex. Tonight, you're taking on the Kingslayer, Jake B. Rich. What do you think your chances are?
I think my chances are pretty high.
Hold on. Let me handle this, okay?
What are his chances tonight? Do you know who you're talking to? Apex Prime. He's the future of this business, and he's backed by the professional Guy Smith. I am a legend. What are his chances tonight? I'd say pretty good. Come on.
Mr. Rich, you're taking on Apex Prime tonight. What do you think your chances are?
I think my chances are pretty good. It's like the game of cricket. There's winners and there's losers. Apex Prime, prepare for your first loss tonight. And God save the king.
As you can see, Apex Prime, along with the professional Guy Smith, was taking on, or is going to take on, or did take on. It's so weird because I'm here and that's now, and then they were then, and that's then, and this is now. Anyhow, they went at it. Apex Prime, the undefeated wrestler, the undefeated monster, the undefeated Macedon, the undefeated force of nature that cannot be stopped. And now it seems with Guy Smith, the professional with him, he's even more unstoppable. This guy is someone to watch. I mean, this kid, I got a feeling it could be the first time in history that someone is undefeated and takes the world title. I mean, it's possible. Anything is possible in American Championship Wrestling. Let's check out what they had to say after the match.
I told you. You listen to me, you do what I say, and you will rack up win after win, and we are not stopping until that belt is around your waist. What is your name?
Apex Prime.
And what are you coming to do?
I'm here to win.
See? Professional Guy Smith is making it very clear to everyone, especially Apex, that if he listens to him, he will definitely go straight to the top. Here's the deal. So, apparently, Zero Tolerance, Roadblock, and Striker was not too happy with me. And neither was Rough Cut Rick Ruby. Because I fired their boss, Xavier Frost, and stripped him of the title, and they said it was unfair, and they came to me and they were complaining and screaming and yelling to the point to where Brian James and Gary Jackson and Justin Main Event showed up to kind of, they had my back. So I was like, you guys are so angry, you want to take some frustrations out? Tell you what, I put my team up against your team of nobody because your boss got fired. Xavier Frost. Hit the road, Jack. Better not come back, because if you do, I'll fire you again. Well, no, he ain't coming back. That's for damn sure. He's gone. Once I fire you, you know the deal. The ones out there that's been fired by me already, once you get fired and that door shuts, it never opens up again. So anyhow, here's the deal. I said, won't the six of you go out there and beat the heck out of one another? And that's what they did.
Tonight you're in a six-man tag team match going against Justin Main Event, Flying Brian James, and Gary the Night Train Jackson. What do you think your chances are?
My chances are all three of those guys are going to get their butts kicked tonight. That's what I think.
Yeah, we've already got him in. You're the one that changed, Justin, so we already got that figured out.
I just want to pin him and beat him and pin him again. And now, since I'm the leader, what?
Whoa.
What do you mean you're the leader? Well, I'm just stepping in because now that Frost is fired, someone's got to take the role, man.
Who said it was you?
Well, why not me? I'm the tallest. I should be the leader. Guys, now come on, no, I'm not.
I'm the
I've been heavyweight champion, man. So wait. No. Come on, guys, come on.
Okay, guys, tonight you're in a six-man tag team match going against Zero Tolerance and Rough Cut Rick Ruby. What do you think your chances are?
All three of us, we are so hungry tonight. We're going to take them and turn them apart. Tell them.
They don't stand a chance. The legends like these guys, plus Justin Main Event, come on. They don't stand a chance.
Listen up, fellas. We coming with 4 rules. Rule number 1 is he's coming to win. Rule number 2 is he refused to lose. Rule number 3 is I will do my best to beat you. And rule number 4, fellas, it's the most important rule of them all. Don't forget the rules.
They did. Oh man, this was a crazy match. Chairs flying, people flying over the top rope left and right and all this stuff. It was crazy, but it was really no winner or loser because these guys fought so much on the outside they got counted out. But dude, it was a hell of a match. If you didn't see it, you missed something really, really cool. But I think we put Zero Tolerance and Rough Cut Rick Ruby in their place.
Miss Hyde, Azul is no-showing the match tonight. So tonight you're going to go against Crisis. How do you feel about that?
Azul didn't show?
That's right.
And I'm going against Crisis? I'm really getting sick of this.
It does seem like, and it's unfortunate, that the American Championship Ladies title, I think it's cursed. I don't know what it is. It's happened over and over again. I mean, every time that belt gets picked up by someone else other than Miss Hyde, poof, they disappear. They're gone. I mean, it's happened like 4 or 5 times. That lady's title. I mean, I've seen Miss Hyde pick it up and it glows at her. Doesn't do that for me. Doesn't do it for anyone else. It's weird. It's like it's cursed. And as you can see, Miss Hyde was not too happy with the fact that Azul just poof disappeared. So who knows? I mean, I don't know if anyone can, other than Miss Hyde, hold that title. Miss Hyde has just beaten everybody. It's like nobody can go up against her and survive. Every time if they do beat her, they gotta cheat. And the severe beating that they get from Miss Hyde is so bad that they don't want to go back for seconds. That's how it always is. But I'll tell you something really, really weird happened. Selena De Niro and Miss Hyde had a little run-in at the training center. Let's go check out that video.
DK Moore.
What's going on?
Where are you going to be in St. James, Missouri, May 18th?
Yes, sir. Making my debut for American Championship Wrestling in my hometown of St. James, Missouri. Can't ask for much more.
Good luck.
Appreciate it. You too.
Hope your opponent ain't me.
We'll see what happens.
What are you doing? Or are you just about to do what I think you're going to do?
Did you hear that? What's that damn cat at? There's a cat?
Kid, you got to watch your back around here. You'll learn, I promise.
Appreciate it.
Oh, hello.
Miss Hyde, Apex Prime. Mr. Lawrence, it's Miss Hyde and Apex Prime. Oh, that's cute. Mr. Lawrence, he wants to shake my hand. Mr. Lawrence.
What was that all about?
Yeah, I mean, I gotta tell you, first of all, what was Roy Lewis going to do to that poor new kid? I mean, and you'll see him in action this next show here Saturday. But what in the world? Moore, right? Is it Moore? Last name is Moore? Yeah. Thanks, Rick. But what was Roy Lewis going to do? Sneaking up on that guy, like some kind of like weird monster. And what is the deal with this cat? Is there a cat at the training center? I mean, I have seen a cat, but it's a weird stranger. What is it? Anyway, it doesn't matter. But Miss Hyde stopped him, as you see in the video, and then Apex is there, and then all of a sudden, Selena shows up with Mr. Lawrence. And I gotta tell you, I got a feeling that Selena De Niro and Mr. Lawrence in the future is going to be a lot of trouble for Miss Hyde. Now, the moment everyone has been waiting for, and that is who will be the new American Championship Wrestling champion.
You have a chance to win the ACW Championship in the Rumble tonight. What are your thoughts on that?
Frost is gone. You're looking at the next world champion.
You have a chance to win the ACW Championship tonight in the Rumble. What are your thoughts on that?
After tonight, I'm going to be the 4-time champ.
You have a chance to win the ACW Championship in the Rumble tonight. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, it's big competition out there tonight, but I'm going to give it everything I got, and it will be marvelous.
One of you could win the ACW Championship in the Rumble tonight. What are your thoughts on that?
I tell you what is wrong with ACW and getting rid of our boss? That is wrong. However, since we got an opportunity to win the championship, we're going to take it, and we're going to win it. You're going to win it too. We'll split it, right?
That's the way it works around here. Zero tolerance. We got zero tolerance for you, Searcher. Where's our boss at?
Mr. Lewis, you could win the championship in the Rumble tonight. What are your thoughts on that?
I think I'm about to become a new champion.
Miss Hyde, are you going to be in the Rumble tonight too?
Of course. And I'm going to win because I have before.
That's right.
Mr. Jackson, can I have a quick moment?
Yeah, what's up, man?
Tonight, you're competing in the Rumble for the ACW Championship. What are your thoughts on that?
My thoughts is to get into that ring, take care of business, and become the new ACW champion. Now, once I become the champion, I know I'm the 100. So, guys, look out, because Gary Night Train Jackson is coming to get that ACW championship and represent this company well.
Excuse me, guys, if you've got a second. Tonight, you're in the Rumble for the ACW Championship. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, my thoughts are that I'm going to win the Rumble.
Hold on. My thoughts are I need to see that intensity. He's going to win the Rumble tonight because he's the Apex Prime. That means he's at the top, and it's his time. Come on.
Pyro, wait! What do you think your chances are tonight of winning the Rumble?
Chances are slim, like always. But I go out there every time, and I do my absolute best. So I'm going to go out there and do what I always do, and I'm going to put on my best, and I'm going to walk out the ACW World Champion. That's what's going to happen.
Okay.
We got everybody, right?
Yeah, I think, except for...
Oh, yeah, him. Mr. Rich, you're in the Rumble for the ACW Championship tonight. What do you think your chances are?
I think I'm going to win, and I'm going to prove that all these Americans belong under my British boot.
Man, it was a crazy, crazy Rumble. I mean, bodies flying all over the place. But in the end, after years and years, 5, 6, 7 years of struggling, marvelous Mark Morgan became the ACW, the American Championship Wrestling World Champion. And I could not be prouder, because no one could represent American Championship Wrestling better than marvelous Mark Morgan. It was a proud moment for all of us. New champion, new era. No more cheating. No more kendo sticks. No more bald heads. Well, we got a lot of bald heads. Why is there a lot of bald heads in wrestling? I mean, is lice really, really bad? Anyhow, but marvelous Mark Morgan is now the champ. So let's go to an interview with the new champ, marvelous Mark Morgan.
Mark, you've been working at this dream for a long time. What does it feel like to finally have it come true?
Well, it feels amazing. It feels like all the work I've been doing for so long finally paid off.
And who are some of the people you're looking forward to facing?
Brian James, my mentor, Gary Jackson, You know, it would have been cool to take it off Frost, but Justin, I can name a couple people.
And has there been an overwhelming response from the fans?
Oh, it was incredible. You wouldn't believe it. I have got...
Who gives a damn what the fans think? Marvelous Mark Morgan, you're the champion now. But you know what that means, right? You're the hunted. And now the question becomes, can you survive me? Let's face facts. Can you handle this? If you're a man, if you're the champion you say you are, why don't you put that on the line?
Oh. See, Roy, me and you have been toe-to-toe plenty of times. But here's something you need to understand. You're not dealing with the old marvelous Mark Morgan. You dealing with somebody totally different. You dealing with somebody more driven, more determined. And don't forget, just marvelous. Bring it.
Roy Lewis just keeps showing up out of nowhere. And apparently Roy Lewis is hunting Marvelous Mark Morgan. He laid down the challenge. So, Marvelous Mark Morgan has chosen Roy the Strangler Lewis to be the first one who gets a shot at his world title. So this Saturday, it's going to be Marvelous Mark Morgan, the American Championship Wrestling World Champion, versus the strange, the dangerous, the weird, guy obsessed with a cat. Marvelous Mark Morgan takes on Roy the Strangler Lewis for the ACW Championship. Man, I'm telling you, this show, Saturday night, May 18th, it's going to be awesome. We got so much going on. We got so many great matches. We got so many surprises and so many things. We're going to silent auction. We're going to have 50-50 because we're trying to raise money for AmeriCorps. These people, they help seniors that can't help themselves. Do daily things, like go to doctor appointments, maybe go to the movies, maybe visit their family. I mean, these volunteers, these people, they spend their own money on gas. They give money for the people who don't have money. I mean, it makes seniors better. I can't explain it good, but I tell you who can explain it. Mr. Irwin. He's got a way with words and all that stuff. So check this out. And I think this will tell you everything you need to know about what we're doing this Saturday at American Championship Wrestling, because the show is a benefit for AmeriCorps. And check this video out. It tells you a little bit about what AmeriCorps is.
That's really, really cool. So on May 18th, when ACW comes to St. James, it won't be just another fantastic wrestling show. It's also to help raise funds for a fantastic organization, the AmeriCorps Phelps County Senior Companion Program. And what they do is really they're helping people just not be alone. They're giving seniors who maybe can live by themselves, if they had just a little help, they're giving them that opportunity. They can help out with some light chores, give them some rides, but again, primarily, it's about helping people not be alone when they're feeling very lonely.
My name is Leon Kaufman. I've been with AmeriCorps Senior Companion Program for a little over 3 years. We are out to support the senior companions, and we have also been joined by the ACW wrestlers to raise funds for the Senior Companion Program. The Senior Companion Program is about the seniors themselves. We go out in the community and we do for them what they can't do. They shop, they can go to the movies, they can go for walks. We'll do whatever their needs are that we can meet. And most of all, we need to support the ACW guys for putting on a fundraiser for us for our program. And if Rick is out there, Leon wants him first.
So come out on May 18th and help American Championship Wrestling raise some funds for this wonderful organization, the AmeriCorps Seniors Program.
William, thank you for telling all of us exactly what AmeriCorps is and what they do. And I tell you, I am so proud that American Championship Wrestling is going to raise money this Saturday All tickets are $6 except for the front row. Front row is $10, but all other tickets $6. We're going to have silent auctions, 50-50s, games during the intermission. The judge, he loves to play heads or tails with the fans. I mean, we're going to have like a dance off. That we're just going to have all kinds of cool stuff. And it's just, and now on top of that, you're going to see, like I said, Marvelous Mark Morgan put his ACW World Championship on the line against Roy the Strangler Lewis. And then you got all your great, you got the Lumberjacks going to be there, Justin main event, Brian James. Yeah, I mean, Miss Hyde. I mean, Apex Prime. I mean, you're going to have all kinds of crazy people. I mean, crazy people there. And it's going to be a crazy show. It's going to be one of the best shows we got. But I tell you what's one of the strangest things. No one's ever done this in wrestling. No one's ever done it. I don't know if anybody's ever done this anywhere close. But we are actually auctioning off Rockin' Rick, the honky tonk legend. That's right. That's right. You come there, and there's going to be a point to where not only because we also will auction off a big banner, we're going to be auctioning off other stuff, but we're going to be actually auctioning off Rockin' Rick, and you'll get to go with Rockin' Rick to a 5-star restaurant. This place is the best. I'm glad Rockin' Rick took me and paid, because I don't know if I could afford to eat at this place. But Rockin' Rick is going to take you there in his Corvette. You get to drive there with Rockin' Rick in his Corvette. You get to get the 5-star treatment, and you get to eat the best food you could possibly get. It is really, really awesome, folks. And Rockin' Rick, for doing this, I mean, he may play you a couple tunes too. You never know. Who knows? Rockin' Rick, what a big-hearted guy, you know. And you know who else has got a big heart? American Championship Wrestling fans. Because I know American Championship Wrestling fans in St. James, Rolla, all the places around are going to show up to help us raise money for AmeriCorps. And we're going to do some real good this Saturday, because we're going to raise money for them. And we're also going to put on a professional wrestling show done the way it's supposed to be. It's going to be done right. And everyone will walk away happy. And that is why American Championship Wrestling is simply the best.